Howdy folks, Kirk, Jason, and Sons here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. So you guys want to be a big-time stucco contractor? I'll show you what we're doing, guys. We're putting a scratch coat, and it's going to be another one of those triple-digit days. So we're trying to stay out of the sunlight. Let me tell you guys some stuff. Here's what we're using. Well, we're using super cement. What does that mean? Just a Portland cement, guys. They're all the same. See in here? We have, this is just starting the day. We're going to go through this whole load today. I'll show you kind of what we're doing. I'll just give you guys a few tips on a few things here. Now, most important, if you guys, we got colored concrete here. What's colored concrete? It's this, it's tan. What happens when stucco hits colored concrete? Instantly it stains it. So rather than come back another day and hit this with muriatic acid, we leave the stucco on here, we clean it up, and we don't take it off today. Any water will bleach this right here, so we got this real covered well. And here's what we're doing, guys. I see how it is, using my stuff, huh, guys? Because it's so hot today already. It's like 9 o'clock and it's already pretty hot. What we're doing is we're just putting a scratch coat on this. What's a scratch coat? It's the first coat. How thick you gotta be? 3/8 of an inch. What happens if you put a scratch coat on a little bit thinner or a little bit heavier? Trick question, nothing. But you want to try to go for 3/8 of an inch. This finish we're doing here is it's going to be a two-coat system. So what Dan and Carl are doing, we're just, you're looking at it, guys. We're having fun. I'd rather do a scratch coat and a brown coat any day than hang wire, just my personal preference. Let me show you what we're matching over here, guys. Let's show them these samples, Jay. Last week we were here, and they have, well, you'll have to come over here. Here's what you guys want to do if you're not certain of the finish. We put one sample here, one sample here, one here, 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 here. But these will come off with a pressure washing, because if we put a bonding agent, then we put this, we're never going to get them off. Anyway, these are just samples. This is a two-coat system, and all you need, guys, is imagination. What they did is they sent me some pictures on my phone. I looked at them, I thought, okay, we can do that. We did this one, we did this. They're not sure. They want some old world charm. Anyhow, let's go back over here. I'll show you guys. Well, when we get to doing the stairs and those tricky things and the soffit, we'll show you a little bit about that if we have time, because there's a specific order in which you do this. Now, we're trying to beat that 100 degrees. It's about 85 right now. It's kind of cool, so we're kicking it. We'll show you some intricate stuff. Like, say you have a house and you want to bullnose your corners here, and you want to spread your archade and do your tops. And as I said, when we lath this, what we do is we take our straight flash, we go here. Then because there's a terracotta roof going here, we take their flashing, peel off the stick, and go over ours. That waterproofs it. And if I have a pyramid like this at 9 o'clock in the morning, that means it's a hot, humid day today. So what we're doing, guys, my habit is I'll take I'm filling up my corner. Now, for, say, this radius, for example. All right, we're going to do the radius. And we're going to put it on upward. Put it on, upward motion. Upward, and just hold that trowel flat and go kind of an arced upward. You can put it another way too, guys. Say, like, for example, some guys like to do this. They'll put it on here, straight, put it on here straight, but that wastes a lot of mud, it drops. But if you just put it on here and you take it and you go upward, upward motion, guys, you won't have a big mess all over the ground. The idea is get that mud on the wall, leave it on the wall. We don't want the wall on the ground. As a rule, so if I plastered this whole house by myself, I'll have about 4 hockfuls on the ground. Some guys will have 4 wheelbarrows. Now, say for the top here, same thing, same motion. We come here, going around here, and say now, just to finish this little corner right here, I'll put this on. Then we just pull that around here like that, guys. Pull it around. Okay, now we have our scratch coat. You're doing the top, guys. Pull it off like that. Here, off the top. Pull it off. Here, like that. Bottoms of corner aid. This is actually called half aid or half flange. How easy that is, guys. What we want to do is squish that mud in there. Again, here. We're going to squish that mud in here. See how we squish it in there? And what happens if you don't really squish it super tight? Nothing. It'll just fall out, guys. You don't want to keep playing with it and have it fall out. So that's how we do it, guys. Then the guys who are doing the tile work, they'll come, do their tiles, and they'll counter this. The tile will cover all of this to waterproof those areas. So again, I'll take it off here, put it on, go here. Okay, let me finish that cap off. These radiuses, they look tough, but they're kind of like doing a ceiling. Ceilings are a lot easier than they look if you don't have a sandy mix. If you have a real sandy mix, guys, you're going to have more on the floor or the ground than you have on your ceiling. So make your ceilings 1 and 1. That means Portland cement and just a little bit of sand. We usually, right now we're going 3 and 1. 3 and 1 is fine for a wall. Okay, now I'll show you one last thing because we got to get moving here. Like say a radius here. You see how that goes here? I'm going to put a little bit on the toe. I'm putting.
I'm trying.
I'm putting
not a lot of space.
Here, let's go over here,
here,
Jay. Let's go over here. Okay, guys, we're going to do this radius here. The radius is, if I just hit this radius right here, and I don't hit this first, when I hit this radius, all this mud falls out. So, first thing I'll do is do the top. Because I want the top corner, I want this to hold the radius cement. For example, now, first thing I'll do is I'll go sideways, get it started. Now it's on my toe here. So we're just doing that. Doing that. And if you think, man, I'm going to lose a lot of mud, hold your hock under your trowel. Meaning, you see here, my hock is underneath. Why? My hock is underneath so that if I do drop some, which we're trying to defy gravity. You can't defy gravity. You could only apply it. And then when some falls, catch it. So boom, that's done. And now I could use my scratcher, or we could use a float. But just for the sake of showing you guys, when you're done with all that, here's what you can do, guys. You could use a paintbrush or you could use a float. Get all the water out. And this is considered a scratch. Now I'm going to take this right here, go around. That's scratched, guys. That's okay. And that's ready for my next coat. The bottom here, that's okay. That's ready for my next coat. The top here, that's okay. That's ready for my next coat. When are we going to do the next coat? Guys, you could do the next coat 48 hours later, a week later, 2 weeks later, a month, a year. It doesn't matter. The longer you leave this on, hydrate it, float it, it'll expand, shrink. And that's pretty important when you're doing color finishes. But for a 2-coat stucco system, 1 week to 2 weeks, and we're in midsummer. So when we get done, I tell the homeowners, I say, hydrate it. And they say, what's that mean? That means you soak the walls down. You soak it until it no longer absorbs any moisture. And when it just floods off, just like a waterfall, that water or the wall is hydrated well enough. As we're hustling, because it's going to get into the triple digits, we'll just show you the very ending now. We're going to take it all the way around, working with Dan, Carl, me, and Jay. So we'll show you the very conclusion. All right, guys, we're just going to show you the completion of what we've done today. We used the full truck that we showed you earlier and about another half load. This is just the tip of the iceberg, what you see here. It's about 5 o'clock now. We've done everything around here. We did a lot more than we're showing, but without the young bucks here, I might just have some energy left in me. Anyway, my name is Kirk, Jason on the camera. We thank you guys for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, folks, as always, we want to say thank you for watching. If you like what we put out, please like and subscribe, and we'll keep making content for you. And as usual, we'll see you on the next one.